Hi and welcome back. I've been a little bit remiss in getting a hold of you guys in the last few months, but I'll try and get my world on track and get it dealt with and sorted with. Okay, let's have a look what Capricorn has at this time. For Capricorn, it's very much a matter of give and take right now. Sometimes things are on top, sometimes they're just like, oh my God, what just happened here? So it's all a matter of balancing. It's all a matter of understanding that yes, things are able to work out. Things are good, but there are things that are here that need to balance, that are going to get, sorted before they get any better. But sometimes for things to get better, you've got to go through the yuck stuff. And it's also a matter of choices. It's about how you deal with things right now. Do you deal with them in a very positive manner, or do you move through them and go, oh my God, I can't do this? This is what it's all about. My hair's driving me crazy, but you get that. So for Capricorn right now, it's about weighing the differences. Okay, pinch a little bit from Peter, pay a little bit to Paul. Get it all sorted and balanced and flowing through. This is the same as with your energy-wise. Some minutes you're going to be high, wow, and the next bit. Understand that this is just a process and that you'll get through it very, very quickly. You just have to give yourself the space in which to do so. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at Aquarians. The Knight of Swords. Not sure what's happening with this computer. I think it's on back to front. I think we're doing the back to front thing here, and I'm not sure that I'm loving it. Okay, what we've got here. I've figured out how to do it. Look at that. I've made it right. Okay, Aquarius, the Knight of Swords. Aquarians, this is not a time to charge in. This is not a time to go, bugger, I can do this. No. This is a time for clarity, for using the noggin. It's a time for clear thinking. It's a time to process things. It's a time to look at, yep, this is the outcome I want. However, am I going to get it by this action? At this time, probably not. At this time, you're probably going to get more benefit by reviewing the situation. Remember that old song, I'm reviewing the situation? This is what you need to be doing right now. Reviewing the situations, weighing up all your options, opening all the doorways. Not a time to charge in, go boof. So steady, make the plans, put it in writing, write it out in front of you, whatever it takes to get it done. Okie dokie. Now, see what Aries is up to. Aries. Do you know, much as you hate to admit it, sometimes you make the rod for your own back. And this is one of those times where no matter what you do, it all comes back to past actions. If this is not really a thing to be stressed over. I mean, you've done it, done's done, finished, let's move on. It's also about not tying yourself up in a big tangle, not getting caught up in everybody's drama, because the wheels are about to turn. And when the wheels turn, it's about releasing, it's about letting go, it's about taking off the blindfolds and the rose-colored glasses and allowing yourself to see things a lot more clearly. Once you've got free of the past, yes, some things always hang around with us. They're memories. They're like, oh, could have, should have. Hindsight's fantastic. You don't need that right now. What you need right now is to be able to go, it's done. Okay? And that's the energy that's around you right now. Aries, is it's done. Okay, Pisceans. Oh dear. Pisceans tend to be a little judgmental at this time. A little bit sit back. This is black, this is white, this is how it is. Well, hun, It's not how it is. How it is right now is like, it's time for you to step down off that throne, or to take someone else off the pedestal you've got them on. Because when we put people on pedestals, it's very, very difficult for them, and it's very difficult for us, because we invite disappointment and disillusionment into our lives. It's not time to do that. It's time for you to have a look at what you can do to balance your life. There are things here you've got no control over, much as you would love to have, and as much as you can see this, step by step, black and white, perfect result. People around you are not seeing in black and white. They're seeing in shades of grey and shades of pink and shades of blue, orange, yellow and purple. Don't set yourself up for a fall. And this means also, don't put people on pedestals. You remember, everyone's human. Everyone has their weaknesses. Doesn't make them less lovable, less trustworthy, less anything. It just makes them that tad more human. Okay? But on the good side, there's a cash flow change. Can you send some my way? Okay, let's have a look what Taurus is up to. Taurus, it's all about the cash flow, isn't it, at this time? It's all about weighing things up and going, I'm doing okay, or, you know, this is, I may not be the richest person on the planet, I may not have everything I desire, the me, want thing, but I have enough. This is about sitting back and understanding that A, you have enough. B, there's always enough. Many of us sort of reach out and cling to what we've got in fear that one day we're going to be left by the sideways and we're not going to have anything. For you, that this time, Taurus, it's about understanding there is always enough. There's always enough cash. There's always enough love. There is always enough joy. There's always enough of everything. What stands in your way is yourself. It's like, get out of your own way and allow everything to flow and to manifest as you wish it to be. Whereas the universe sees that you need, which is often different. You know, we ask for things, and Taurus especially are very like, yes, straightforward, this is what I asked for, 20 bucks, and this is where it's coming from. Well, shut my mouth, hon. That 20 bucks will come in from where the universe sees fit to give it to you from, not from where you've decided it's coming from. So basically, get out of your own way, will you, darling? Okay, let's see what the gems have. Gemini again, back to the tied in knots situation. Gemini, do not at this time restrict. Do not restrict your move forwards by looking back into the past and going, I can't do this because this and this happened then. That was then, this is now. It's time to move forward. It's time to not look backwards. It's time to take this blindfold off and to see a lot clearly into the future. However, being the dual Gemini situation, it's also time to, if need be, blindfold yourself to other people's dramas. Blindfold yourself to what is not possibly beneficial in your life. Sometimes gems get so caught up in trying to do the right thing and sort everybody else out, they can't see that the cost is to the self. At this time, Gem, it's to blindfold yourself to things you have no control over. You know, if you want to go meddling, tie your hands behind your back. Not a time to meddle, hon. Time to look after yourself and do things that are needed for you. We all see situations that are like, oh my God, that is so bad and this is so easy to fix. Well, if we fix it, nobody's going to learn anything, okay? Not even us. We will learn in time to mind our own business, and that's basically, Gem, at this time, mind your business, because it's your stuff that's important. Cancer. Oh, Cancerians, it's about cash and more cash and more cash. This is a fantastic time for you to put anything into motion that's going to be a cash flow for you, that's going to give you a comeback and the things that you want. This is about getting out there, strutting your stuff, having that little spend, just a little indulgence. This is a time of indulgence. An indulgence can be anything. For me, an indulgence is a good chocolate, I can tell you. But, you know, whatever your indulgence, this is time to do it. It's also a time to ask for pay rises, to put in for that other job, to go buy that lotto ticket, whatever floats your boat. This is a really good financial time to move forward. It's also time to, if you have things to be dealt with on a financial level, it's time to make those plans. It's time to make arrangements to deal with existing debts, whatever. This is a good financial look forward time. Pretty good time to deal with the tax office too, though. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Leos. See where our Leos in the universe are doing. Leo, I'd love to say that you've got some little bit of the energy of the Cancerian coming through, but mostly it's like, oh my goodness. It's mostly, look, would you get out of your own way, stop thinking, wishing and dreaming and hoping, get to work, put things in motion, allow them to flow through, because once things start, they're going to be so much easier and so much better. It's like you've got a whole pile of stuff ahead of you, sitting there looking at it. He's not going to get the job done. And I know right now, Leo, that you don't want to get the job done. You just want to go, oh my stars. Well, oh my stars ain't helping. It's like, it's time to start new projects. It's time to put the work in. It's just simply, just do it, would you? Because you can. And once you start, you'll find it'll be such a blessing, such a load will lift. It'll go, yeah, I can do this. Okay. Virgos. Oh, Virgos, what are you doing to yourself? What are you hiding behind at this time? Why are you so defensive? Oh my goodness, look, you don't have to guard the entire world, darlings. It's not necessary. Yeah, the workload and the career area feel to be very full on, like there's an amazing amount of stuff going on in the background where you're going, you're pulling your hair out because lack of organisation, and it's like, what is wrong here? Can people not see that A and B follow? And no, they don't. They want to go A to D to Z. It's just the way humans are, darling. Now, around you at the moment, there is also very big decisions coming in here that need to be made. Decisions about what is going to be happening in your life, and therefore, this next couple of months is going to forecast the next 5 years. So, nothing hasty. Nothing hasty. Not that Virgos are known for hasty, but some of them are. Nothing hasty. It's like, don't buy into stuff at this moment. Sit back and see what develops. You're at the tip of the iceberg at the moment, darling. Sit back and see how it all comes together. See what comes through. Okay, let's have a look at the Librans. Librans, you could have a few battles at the moment with people in control or power situations. Doesn't mean they have to win. Remember that. Just because you're coming head on with some situation or some person means don't give up. Don't let down. Don't let yourself down on your belief standards. Don't be bullied at this time or pushed into a compromising situation that you're not comfortable with. This is about standing your ground. It's about understanding that you can and do have the strength and the power of the self to not only stand up to people, but to make your point known, to do this is right, this is my justice time. It's like, don't let anybody rock your boat now. It's just not a time for it. You may not feel that you have the backing or the strength to stand up to someone at this time. But look, you make the first steps and the help and the backing will fly in behind it. This is a time of decision. It's also life-changing decisions that are around you right now. Just do it, hon. Don't put up with any more crap. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, I've lost Scorpio. God love him. Okay. Scorpio, you need to have a new way of looking at things. It's no good burning the candle at both ends and thinking, if I just do this, add this, add this, add this. It's like a spaghetti sauce that you've mucked up. You keep adding and adding and adding to fix it. In actual fact, you end up with a bigger mess, and if someone's going to come along and go, oh my God, yuck. It's also cost you more money to fix that spaghetti sauce that's going down the drain. What you've got to look at is, are you spending too much money to fix a situation that's unfixable right now? Should you be looking at different ways, at different directions, at a new way of getting things done and dusted? Not particularly a new direction, but a new way, because you already have all the tools and all the information that you need to go forward. It's a matter of looking at how to go forward. Do you follow the same paths, or do you go off in a new direction? New directions will be better, but you follow your heart, darlings. Okay, let's see what our Sagittarians are dealing with. Sag, it's a time of decision, it's a time of judgment, it's a time of following your own instinct. For many, there are new areas opening and new directions, and it's like, don't be too hasty in that judgment. Stand back from it for a little while and give it space to develop, give it space to grow, give it a direction for you to be in. This is where this is all coming through now. It's, in a way, it's a resurrection. There are many things in your life that are re-kickstarting, that are re-beginning. It's a resurrection. They haven't really died. They've just been laying in the background for a while. And it's now a time when these things are resurfaced, when they're all coming back together. And you're able to, I guess, appreciate things more at this time. You're able to look at them with a lot more clarity, with a lot more understanding. But mostly this time is about reserving your judgment. And that can be hard for Sagittarius. Okie dokie, well that will do us for now, and hopefully I will have got my act together and get back to you really, really soon. Have a great day. Bless.